Good morning. The death of text. Can you imagine a world without text? I mean, you pick up your internet-connected smart device, you ask for a list of hotels in Coconut Grove, it delivers you a lot of beautiful pictures and the price. You even click audio files to listen to reviews. Is that where we're headed? I'm a visual guy and I don't really think so. What I need, though, is the clicker. Oh, it's right here. See, I'm that thing. Text is not dead. I just think we're lazy. I mean, most of us, let's be honest, would rather see a video and look at pretty pictures than we would read a lot of pages of perfectly punctuated prose. I mean, show of hands. How many of us would agree we're lazy? See, a few of you didn't even raise your hands. That's how lazy you are. Those are the ones that don't have a remote to go turn their TV channels. But there's a lot of reasons for this. And primarily, we just don't like to do things that require effort. Here's an example of eBay, obviously one of the largest commerce sites on the planet. This is their homepage 4 years ago. It's a lot of text. And I kid you not, this was not Christmas time, so I don't know where all these pretty colors in the text comes from. But that's a very challenging user experience to find anything. 2 years ago, this is what the site looked like. A little bit more organized, adding some visuals, killing off some text. Today, this is what eBay looks like. It looks like Pinterest. It's a lot of pictures. We don't want to read. Now, there's a couple of reasons for this, besides the fact that we're lazy, is that internet speeds and connection speeds have gotten better. Bandwidth is cheaper, so it's easier to deliver larger files like photos and videos, right? Secondly, there was a time in the internet age when text was really important for being found by search engines, search engine optimization, which we've all heard about. But that world is slowly changing. SEO is less relevant with regard to text than it used to be. It's now become a content marketing world. I don't know if I went down. So what's the difference? SEO is essentially creating content that appeals to search engines, to machines. Whereas content marketing is creating content that appeals to people. Fresh, relevant, engaging, and particularly share-worthy content. Content that people say, I like, or they make comments on, or they send to somebody else. Let me show you, this is a website 1 year ago, Caribbean Travel, selling the Caribbean. It's not offensive. A little bit of text, some visuals up on the top, a lot of pretty colors, which you'd expect from the Caribbean. But notably, there's nowhere on this page where you can be social, share anything, look at Pinterest or YouTube or Facebook. This is what the site looks like today. Big, beautiful visuals, considerably less text, and you will notice up on the top, all of the, I don't think you can see up there. If there's well, up on the top above that, there's a bunch of icons for the Facebook and the sharing and everything else. This is where people get content marketing right. They want to share things, they want people to post things, they want people to comment on things. But content marketing is challenging for travel because you're constantly blogging and tweeting and posting and sharing, and we live in a visual world, so you got to create new visuals, and that's not easy. So consider your users. What are they looking for? And what exactly would you say garners the greatest credibility for your brand when somebody arrives at your website? And I'll give you a hint. It's not text. Design look. When people come to your website, first impressions matter. And visuals deliver greater first impressions, obviously, than text. So if you're looking at your website, consider what people are looking at. If it's designed properly and it looks good, they think you're credible. If it looks like crap, you're leaving money on the table. Let me give you a real-world example, and I'll apologize to Susan Black, who's a BlackBerry user. A few years ago, this was the cat's meow as far as smart devices. Millions of consumers had BlackBerries. They loved it. It was called a crackberry to many. And then a computer company introduces a new phone. But ironically, in terms of features, there was nothing really new. They both connected to the internet. They both did emails. They both could make phone calls. They both could check schedules. So what happened? Well, you can see graphically, market share and fiscally, Apple went through the roof, and RIM, makers of BlackBerry, went into the toilet. Why? When technology delivers the basic needs, user experience dominates. Now, most of us on the internet now are delivering the basic needs. Here's the information, here's the rate, here's the availability, so what's next? Make it enjoyable for the user. The user experience is important. And with users, they like visuals. Visuals communicate feelings, and feelings influence perceptions. Now, would you rather read about this location or would you rather see the visual? Yes, Henry, we'd rather see the visual. Thank you. What does that mean for travel? Hey, this is the coffee break. Coffee. Coffee. What does it mean for travel? Simple. It's all about the user. Oh, it's getting cut. It's all about the user experience. And essentially, it's all about those pesky users. What do they want? They want something enjoyable, something that they can share, something that they don't have to think. Not only are we lazy, we're impatient. So if you're delivering a user experience on multiple devices, and we've heard this throughout the last couple of days, don't send them a big video if they're looking at a cellular connected mobile device. Make it a smaller video. Nobody's going to wait to download pictures. So the user experience is paramount when selling travel. Let me give you a couple more examples of pages. And you see a lot of this design now. This is the Four Seasons homepage. What does that image tell you? Get away, escape, unplug, right? Yes, Henry, thank you. What does this tell you? Get pampered, eat strawberries on white sheets. I like this because I don't have to shave for a couple of days. So that resonates with me, and this is important. Both of these sites have those images that slide across. Not all of the images resonate with each of the target groups. They're trying to say, you know what, maybe that resonates with you. If not, wait 2 seconds and I'll give you something else that resonates with you. So the first question I'd ask is, do you know exactly what your users want? I mean, are they looking for an adventure or an escape? In the case of Four Seasons, that's not so appealing to me because I'd rather do an adventure than sit and look at water because after 5 minutes I'm bored. So if they know what I'm looking for, they should deliver visuals according to what I'm interested in. Not only that, they should know who I am. We've been hearing for the last 2 days big data, tracking cookies, retargeting. We know a lot about our customers. When they come to our site, when they come back to our site, where they came from, what they've done, what their search query is. We even know some psychographic information if they are part of memberships. But yet, are we delivering images that resonate with those targets? For example, if you're looking for a romantic getaway and you find a hotel and you look at their media gallery and they've got these big, beautiful images, and there's a pool with kids splashing around, what do? Next. I don't have that sound effect of the record scratching. Eek! So the reality is I would like to see things that engage me as a romantic holiday. And if I'm a family, maybe I'd like to see family-related stuff. I don't care for conference rooms in the business facilities. So are you delivering the right visuals to the right people? That's the objective. Very simple, but hard to execute. Deliver the right experience to the right person and on the right device and at the right time when they're looking and on the right device. Now, if anybody has any questions or would like to chat further, you're more than welcome to email me. If you're too lazy, you can always call me. Thank you very much.